Good morning. It's 6 o'clock. I'm going back to sleep for a little bit. I don't gotta be to work today until like 10:15, but I just wanted to practice waking up early. So that's just like my first alarm. My second alarm is gonna be like 8 o'clock, somewhere around there. So I'll probably see you till then, maybe. So yeah, all right. I'll see you. Hi, baby birds. Hey, where are you? Oh, here you are. There's one birdie. Oh, there you are. Oh my God, there's two. Hi. You doing okay, Mr. Boy? Hi. Hey, baby girl. It looks so ridiculous. It's 8:20 something. I don't know. Child, let me tell you about the fact that I gotta be there at 10:15. I'm thinking about just doing like I want to do another 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Look. But but at least I don't have to take a shower because I took one last night. So I think I am going to take like another 20 minutes because I don't know. And then today I have a call at 11, so I'm going to have to excuse myself for 20 minutes, at least less than. Hopefully it don't take 20 minutes for the call because it's, this usual same school mentor that I talk to weekly about, how are things going, what is the deal, blah, 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 blah. So that is today. But it's weird because I don't normally work today, so I just volunteer to work. Well, not volunteer to work, but it never hurts I need more money, so that's why I'm working today. And then it's also including with helping me with bettering in me and swim lessons. And so yeah, I like my job. I really do. So there's no me complaining about why I can't do it. So I did it. So it kept better fit for me. So yeah. I may check in with you when I'm getting ready to leave. So I'll see you again later. So my animals are something else where when it comes to my birds, they think that they're out of food when they don't see any more seeds. When they are birds, they can use their fucking beaks to dig. I'm just you wouldn't be able to survive outside without me if you think every time you're out of food when you don't see your food. You're a bird. You have a long neck where you can use your beak. But it's 8:36. I'm not going to go back to sleep. I'm just going to stay up for a little bit, play a little bit, and Animal Crossing, just get dressed, and then I'm going to go in because, but my animals, they are something else. Oh, my God, I love them. Bruh, it's so damn cold out here. I'm dying, but, oh, my God, it's so fucking cold. That's sunny as hell. Good official warning. It is 9:15. I'm gonna be leaving now. So yeah, let's go. And yeah. So yeah, my birds are so ungrateful. I was trying to say bye to them and they were fucking ignoring me like I didn't exist. The audacity of them after all the shit that I do for But I'm just kidding. All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye. I made it here at 9:53. Oh, the sun is shining good today. I don't look ashy like I always do, but I'm gonna go and gotta go. It starts at 10:15, so I will see you later. Fuck. I am so glad I didn't even say much because, again, I didn't press record. But as I was saying, the classes were great. Kids are something. There's something else. Oh my God. I can't get my life straight. The things I do for views. Can I hold you? No, I can't. Y'all don't trust me because I'm trying to. All right, let's just throw you here. But yeah. And I think before it's not that hard because like I've worked with kids before, so it's not like my first time. But it's just that, of course, I'm working with kids in the water. I've had work with kids with autism, special needs. Me being also not spectrum, but a learning disability. And the thing about that is like, not that I'm afraid to admit that I have a disability or whatever, but I just hate that people have the stigma that it's only physical, that you could only have a disability. And sometimes it could be simple as like me, where you wouldn't know, you know? And, having a Caribbean parent on top of, that whole stigma with him saying like, oh, he had that whole same mentality too, where, you thought disability is only physical. And no, it could be mental, where as you can't tell if a normal person is, on the spectrum. And even with friends that I do have, and it sucks that like we're put into this bubble that we're slow and stupid and things like that. And so like it's really sad that and the reality of it that we just have a different way of learning, and we're not I put a lot of perfume, I guess. We just learn differently, and we're not used to the structural system that is taught us, because that's not how we operate, and school only really prepared us for an office job in a bad way, because of the fact that, of the schedule that we have, this class at this time, lunch, a 30-minute lunch, and then so forth. So it's really, school didn't really prepare us in a sense into the real world because of different things. And especially if we had an IEP, it just holds us back, because with the IEP, we're put in these stupid support classes that acts like we are in the low spectrum when we're not. Because I experienced too with the fact that I was in support classes and we were doing third grade work, and it pissed me the fuck off because I was wasting precious time when I could be doing other things that are more important, right? And I'm telling my counselors and everything, and all I'm doing was complaining, right? And so, like, it's either, like, if you be damned if you do, be damned if you don't, if you speak up for yourself. And that's why, like, now, even with, doing my YouTube and things like that, I speak what's on my mind, because nobody that I really know watches what I'm doing. So I have the freedom to say the fuck whatever I want. If I want to make side comments about how I don't like my family, which they already know I don't like them. So, like, it's not like it's gonna hurt them, because they know I don't fuck with them, right? Is my skin okay? Yeah. But in the scheme of that, it's just that kids are very delicate when it comes to like yelling and noise and things like that. So if you don't have the patience Why are you going to put yourself in a predicament regardless that you don't know of the outcome of your child, you know? And I hate even when it comes to adoption, even with influencers wanting to adopt kids like that. And it's just like so stupid. And then they're like, oh, well, I didn't know. No, you fully know what you got yourself into because you just wanted the views and the accolades and things like that. When kids aren't in that spectrum, they need 100% attention. They don't need a fucking camera in their face, or they don't need to be screamed at because they don't know how to communicate. They know they can't communicate what they're feeling and whatnot. So like you can't tough love a child when they don't know how to handle themselves, right? And it sucks with parenting that, you know, even with my mother, she's a fucking special education teacher, and she's telling me that I'm difficult. Like, you teach nonverbal kids and I'm difficult, right? So like it's just like even things like that, and just with everything, and you know, with my, even like, I wouldn't even say friends or whatever, but like even with people in my life, whereas like you know, oh, you're stupid and you're slow and things like that, and it's just like, no, like with my thing is like with me, I like a challenge, and I can't push myself if it's not structurally, but not really, not giving me to the ability to think. Like I work as like, not military, but I work with training. You know, I like the physical aspect of ability, and that's why I'm able to succeed in lifeguarding, or you know, things like that, and why with, you know, it's natural for me to be a swim instructor because of my ability to work with kids and having that nurturing support, because sometimes they don't have that nurturing support at home. And it's really come to defense that you have to be that support for a children. That's why I hated when teachers were always like friends with the kids, the popular kids, and they want to contain to that behavior, you know, where they're singling out a kid. And I was that kid where if I needed help, I was annoying, right? And like it's just that is really, you know, ashamed to have that, where, you know, as a teacher, you're supposed to make all kids feel wanted and important, not just the popular kids or the smarter kids, right? And even with the weaker kids, you have to make sure that, you know, they're not slow, they're not stupid, you know, but work with them in the sense that, you know, they can do it. You know, I mean, they can't necessarily do it by themselves 100%, but show them that, you know, this is how you can do it. And if that way doesn't work, then find another way where they're comfortable of showing that it's okay to do it. It's okay to not do it all the time, but to make sure that they're good, right? And it's really sad that even like with that whole sense, like, I don't know if my kid's gonna come out normal, but I know that I'm going to be their mother regardless, right? And it's just that it's really like for two people be like, oh, well, I just want a kid to have another me. Like, no, you can't do that. Then get a dog, get a cat, right? Because a kid needs a 100%, 100 undivided percent. I'm stupid, I can't speak. But 100% not individual time. And that's what I personally want, like, gap in between my kids. Like, if I want multiple kids, like, I know I say, like, I want one kid, but I want that one kid to have that one-on-one time with me. Not necessarily one kid, but having a gap in between that age group where, like, if it's 3 years, at least, you know, they're at 3 years old able to speak fully sentenced. They're potty trained. They're saying mama, dada, whatever, right? They're talking, as like having it 3 months apart. Like, no, that I won't do that to me, and I won't do that to my body. And so like, it's like just preparing, in a sense that you have to be soft. You can't, and I hate it too with my parents, because they brought what they went through onto us, and it's onto me. And so like, no, I'm not going to bring what I went through to my kid. Like, I know that I want to be a nurturing mother. I want to be soft. I want to be gentle, not gentle parenting, but gentle into like, speaking at their level, making sure that they're heard, making sure that they understand what the emotions that they're going through if they don't know, but validating that it's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel angry. It's okay to feel mad, right? Not because you can't feel those things. Oh, just because you're a kid. Yeah, you're a kid. It's okay to have those feelings because you're a human at the end of the day. You're not going to be a kid forever, right? So that is just like my little sprint on that today. But other than that, the lessons were good. The kids were great. They were telling me a lot of the kids, they were really afraid last year. And so I even could tell, like, because there's one kid that was just throwing himself in the water. It was really cute. And I was like, oh my God, he loves the water, because he was just like, boom. I was like, oh my God. I'm going to get some food, but I will get back with you when I'm home, because I want some food. So I will see you later. Sorry for my little sprint. I know it's a long one, but beats me. All right, well, I've been home. I know I took my hair out. Shocker. Other than that, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Whoa.